The battle to buy the cheapest electronic gadgets is on at futurebazaar.com. futurebazaar.com.
First, a question actually to the audience. How many of you all have shopped online? Alright, let's throw the room. 1/3 waiting to get converted. Good. So we're offering some discount coupons around this. Well, in terms of what as Future Group and me personally we look at the state of e-retail. First is we're not looking at purely as e-retail. We're doing this more as first digital commerce and not just e-commerce. Because what we begin to see is that it's not about getting people to buy only via the internet, on the PC and the credit card. It's more around getting people to buy around a variety of digital media. They could be buying via e-commerce on the PC, they could be buying via the phone by talking to a call center agent who books the order on the e-commerce system. We plan to have kiosks in many of the stores, so they could be buying something via kiosk, and going forward it could be even via mobile application. Or it could be shopping motivated via tele-shopping or home shopping. All of this for us, okay, would come under the broader remit of e-retail, or what we now have called in the group as digital commerce. So in terms of, I think, the state of Mart, it first starts with what are we as a retailer believing as the opportunity for digital retail. What we set for ourselves as a vision in the group is that in another 2 to 3 years time, 10% of our overall revenues in retail should come from digital commerce. That's what we're building the business towards. And why are we doing it at this point of time? What we're seeing is definitely strong trends at a consumer level. Because as a retailer, we may want to do many things, but we want to start seeing where are things in the consumer. I think Saurabh from Google presented some very interesting stats. But more anecdotally, when we actually start talking to many of the customers, whether customers of Big Bazaar or Pantaloon or Food Bazaar, what we find is people are spending more and more times digitally, whether on the phone, television, internet. A lot of leisure time is now being spent on the internet. A lot of browsing time, especially consumers who come to E-Zone, okay, they tend to browse a lot more before they actually come to the store. So it's very clear that in the consumer shopping journey, almost 1/3 of it has been taken over by the internet. It's just one hop away now from browsing to actually shopping. So you're seeing that in the next 2 to 3 years time, a significant number of consumers are going to basically jump onto some digital medium to buy. So we've been trying various things to see what is it that basically gets this consumer faster online. And we're seeing that as far as the Indian consumer goes, one, it's got to be great deals. We may talk about convenience and the beauty of the website and everything, but it's first got to be a very strong deal. So wherever we're able to offer a great deal, and typically a deal better than what we have in the store, tremendous results. The great deal has got to be backed up also by a great assortment. Just having a range of 3 or 4 items and offering a great deal is not enough. So it's got to be a long assortment, okay, along with good prices. And it's easy, rather I wouldn't say easy, but I think it's appropriate to basically start offering great deals because in online, we don't have the overheads of the store. At least 15-20% overheads are saved straight away because you're doing on online or digital. And some part of it can be shared with the customer. So whenever we started doing this, we've been seeing good results. So from June onwards, we've been focusing a lot more on getting digital back into the mainstream. And we're doing a lot of work on electronics, but we've also been pushing things from Big Bazaar, general merchandise, as well as Pantaloons apparel. Electronics, we found on specific times, for example in June we had a specific offering. And quite interestingly, on some of those days, what we sold via digital was almost 20-30% of what E-Zone would have done across the country. So we're not talking about 1 or 2%, okay, coming through digital. We're talking about the ability for consumers to buy large percentages, okay, of your overall physical retail stores via digital. In the month of July, we did some special things on mobiles. And again, we found when we started offering great deals on mobiles and promoted it well, close to around 30% of what the physical e-zone would have done in the entire month is what we sold via the online channels over 2 weeks. So when we start looking at some of these things more as anecdotes and we start speaking to customers, we clearly find that the Indian consumer is ready. The question really is the Indian retailer ready, okay, to start serving the new consumer? And I think coming to the second part of the state of retail, it's not about the infrastructure or platform, those will follow. But fundamentally as retailers, do we believe that this is an important channel? For example, when we set up a new store, we pay lots of attention to new store. We spend time looking for space, the right people, do consumer study, etc. But the moment it becomes online, our website lagana hai, let's have that thing because it's nice to have it. Now how can we pay attention also to the entire digital channel, okay, with the same amount of interest as we might do for something on physical? Because it's become relevant now. So from a retailer's point of view, what we found is the single biggest thing is about trying to develop enough belief among our merchandisers, people in the category, people in logistics, that digital commerce is for real. One important thing we've done is that in the annual business plan of category, we have factored digital retail. So now people will be measured not only based upon how much they sell overall, but also what percentage of their business will come from digital commerce. This has got to start coming also into performance measures of people. We also started ensuring that from a media point of view, whenever ads go out for e-zone and Big Bazaar, they will always now start carrying the site address as well as the phone number. The phone is another very interesting discovery. Now, much though Google may want everybody to get on to e-commerce immediately, but I think people are sometimes one step away from e-commerce. So we discovered the simple thing, which is the phone, not the mobile phone, just normal phone. And we discovered that if you start connecting the phone to e-commerce, some very interesting things happen. Just providing a toll-free number and making all the items which you have on e-commerce available on the phone, okay, produces great results. Conversion levels are much higher. Basket sizes on the phone. So for example, if somebody comes online and buys up to 2,000 rupees basket size, on the phone it's as high as 6,000 to 8,000 rupees. That is also e-commerce because the agent has got to book the order on an e-commerce system. Like in India, you like to be assisted on everything. Like the railway tickets, okay, you still need the last mile. There's a panwala who's helping you buy that railway ticket, and you might share his credit card through which the actual amount is getting collected. The last mile of assistance becomes very important, and we discover that via the phone. The other aspect from a transaction point of view is payments. Credit debit cards is extremely important, and we do hope more and more debit card activation takes place and net banking. But the reality is people also want to pay by cash and check. And while cash on delivery is one option, we also be looking at banks where people can go and deposit cash and check, or where they can go and give it in certain centers like Suvidha and Easybill others, so that more people who want to pay by cash and check can also become part of the system. So we're trying, as a retailer, trying to make things easier. So the third part from a state is the state of ecosystem. Like 10 years ago when we started Big Bazaar, many things were missing. Logistics was not there, technology was not there. In a similar fashion, when we start looking at e-commerce, we find that those pieces are important. I think today, from whatever we see, okay, as an ecosystem, okay, digital retail seems far more ready than what physical retail was 10 years ago. That's a long answer, but thanks a lot. Abhay, do you like?
Good question. You were mentioning that a lot of people have a lot of business from the Fusion Group came through online sales. Question is that you talked about two things: low cost, and most of the examples that you were citing was from the those commodities or those products which is related to e-zone, that kind of thing. But does that mean that if you want to succeed online, you have to be low cost, and you have to look at those products that are only easily saleable digitally, or what happens to everybody else?
Okay. So your point is that are we looking at only those items for e-commerce which are low ticket value?
Which is, see, for example, okay, I'll put phrase the other way. How much of business does say Pantaloons or Big Bazaar do through online sales compared to say Ezone?
Okay. See, I think our statistics is a reflection in terms of where we are on our journey. At this point of time, we're taking the entire e-commerce journey still very much as a learning experiment. We've been trying to do a lot on electronics so that we learn on the back of one category. And hence, if you look at our numbers, it will be biased towards electronics. Because one, in electronics, anyway, an electronics buyer is a little bit more digitally tuned. The benefit of two brands is a retailer's brand and there's a product brand. So people feel doubly more comfortable. So that's the reason why you will find that electronics is what seems to be dominating at this point of time. But if I took the Sabse Sasta then, which happened in August, which is a Big Bazaar event, we even found loads of Big Bazaar items. So in terms of conversion levels and purchases, it's been a much higher conversion rate than what we've been seeing for, let's say, Ezone Electronics. Then if we take Pantaloons, so Pantaloons has got apparels. In end of July, we had something called the end of season sale. And there we offered people a 15% price advantage to come online. Now offering a different price and apparel actually saw Pantaloon sales going by almost 5 to 6 times. So what we're saying is that
online.
It's online. Okay, and when I say online, it's purely online in this case. For Big Bazaar, it's online and phone, because even phone-based orders were there. So at this point in time, we're not going there with assumptions. What we're trying out within our capacity is a whole lot of experiments. And I guess in the next 2-3 years, is all around trying a variety of experiments figuring out what's up. People have been buying these Recron pillows through to LED TVs on this channel, and hence each time we change our assumptions.
Good. Nice to know that lots of people are buying even apparel online.
They are buying.